Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the Payoff pitch presented by Fantasy Phenom. I'm Kyle. Of course, Mike on his absence. Decent day in DFS. No complaints here. I'm going to cash in the main. Well, I should. Granted that nothing in the Dodgers game absolutely goes apeshit. Early slate was a success. Cash there. Dude. So, if you guys played Aaron Nola, looking good. Absolutely looking good. I know in the Phenoms, we were all over it. Quite a few guys played Aaron Nola. If you managed to stack them with the right teams, absolutely look good. I managed to cash in the early. I'm going to cash in the main. Hopefully. What else? Golf's looking good. Yo, first time I've ever played golf. Ever. Never played DFS golf in my life. And I know it's a 4-day thing, right? But I'm sitting top 20 in a GPP right now. It looks like all 8 of my golfers are in line to make the cut. They're in line. Granted, they don't have a terrible day tomorrow. And I know from talking to the guys that as long as all your guys make the cut, then you're almost guaranteed to cash. Let alone my guys, looking I'm top 20 in GPP. So we'll see if that holds up. That's just a testament to those guys in the Golf Channel, man. Those dudes hold it down. Again, never watched golf, ever. I don't even know who half these players are. I just listen to their advice. So if this holds up, it's proof that you can be a complete novice and still cash just by listening to these guys' advice. But yeah, man. So I guess I should I should make this statement, right? So for those of you watching on this nightly show, there is obviously guys that I'm going to look at from a preliminary standpoint, right? So last night we talked about Carlos Martinez. That was my guy in the early, locked him in. However, you just heard me say I played a lot of Nola today, right? Last night we were talking about potentially stacking St. Louis. I think that's a huge point that needs to be that should be said, right? And that is, a lot changes overnight. Lineups, we use Vegas movement a ton in the group, and Vegas put us on Nola today. Vegas put us on Nola and the Phillies to win. And so, once we saw that, we were like, all right, let's examine why Nola could be a good play. Stats matched up. Possible getaway day for a getaway day for St. Louis, right? Maybe they don't go as hard. A lot of things played into it, and Nola ended up being a fantastic play. So I think it's important to absolutely these night videos are huge, but it's another reason why being a part of the group is so huge, because if you're a part of it and you get to be a part of that live chat where we're talking, right before lock and all the guys are coming up, it helps clarify, right? Those guys can put you on plays that might not be high owned, like Aaron Nola. So, without further ado, let's get into the top 5 guys I'm looking to pitch tomorrow, and the top 5 I'm looking to attack. Number 1 is definitely going to start in this game. I don't think there's any doubt in my mind that Steven Strasburg should be in line. We got a 15-game main slate. I don't think you try and get too cute with your pitching. You can try and differentiate, but I don't think you get too cute. It's no surprise, and there's no doubt that Cincinnati struggles on the road. Much better team at home. Steven Strasburg, amazing K rate, great ground ball rate, not giving up home runs. What's up, ho-ho? A lot of things to like about Steven Strasburg in this matchup. And for those of you looking to attack Luis Castillo, I caution you. 460 innings in the minor leagues, Averages a little less than a strikeout per inning. He's at 425 strikeouts in those 460 innings. That's respectable. However, in those 460 innings, he's given up 19, under 20, 19 home runs in 460 innings. It's a lot to like. Right? I'm not saying play him. Not yet. I'll let you know if I'm going to be that crazy tomorrow. But preliminary, I don't know that I necessarily attack him. I tend to give edge to pitchers first time they face a batter or a team, however you want to phrase it. Andrew Moore tonight pitched well. Decent performance on DraftKings for 4,500, 4,400, whatever he was. I don't think you're complaining. So, definitely. I don't think I attack Luis Castillo tomorrow. Not yet. Things could change. I will let you know where I end up. But definitely playing Steven Strasburg. That's a cash game candidate right there. Yu Darvish doesn't make the top 5 for me tomorrow. Yankees are, if I'm not mistaken, on an 8-game losing streak. By the way, sorry for all you Yankees fan out there, but fuck the Yankees. These guys, I bet on them 3 days in a row to win. 3 days. I've parlayed them with another team. 3 days in a row. I was like, all right, Michael Pineda at home, that's a win. Nope. Luis Severino at home, that's a win. Nope. Fuck the Yankees. Sorry, ho-ho. I'm sorry. But god damn it, man. Yankees are cold as shit right now. They are cold as shit. And I don't like when they mess with my money. I'm not playing them tomorrow. Definitely not against Yu Darvish. If they go off, tip of the hat to them. I'm not doing it. I am going to attack Masahiro Tanaka, though. Texas has been hot. I like the way they're playing. I wouldn't really consider it a negative park shift going to New York. Just as much of a hitter's park. I'm all over it. So, I think Tanaka's in play to be attacked. He has a home run problem this year. Worse than last year. He's given up over... What site do you use to hedge your DFS? I personally bet on 5 dimes. However, I don't advise that as the best site to play on. Their payout system is unique, to say the least. I am huge, and I mean huge, into cryptocurrency. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, all that shit. Like I'm into the alternate coins, down to every type of coin there is. I day trade on that shit. So 5 dimes works really, really well with it because they allow payouts in Bitcoin. So that's the only reason I'm on 5 dimes. But for new bettors, I recommend Bovada. I Bet Online is okay. It's not my favorite. Bovada is probably the most user-friendly. They by far have the best payout system. Hands down. You can put the money right back onto your credit card. So Bovada, hands down, the best payout system. But yeah, I'm attacking Tanaka tomorrow. At least preliminarily, I like Tanaka. Or I like attacking him, I should clarify. Baltimore, Tampa Bay. 2 guys I'm looking at here. I'm looking to play Chris Archer. I like this matchup against Baltimore. Not as good of a team on the road. They strike out much more. Over 4% more. I'm sorry, 4% more. Under 4% on the road. Almost 25% on the road. And Chris Archer, again, he's always going to be a GPP play, right? This guy can get blown up at any moment, but the strikeout stuff is real. 30% strikeout rate is nothing to mess with. I like attacking this Baltimore team. So Chris Archer is going to be the candidate for me to play tomorrow. And then Ubaldo Jimenez, I think he's someone that we can attack. Rays at home, I like it. Rays against a righty, I like it even more. Rays hold a 205 ISO on the year versus righties. A 339 WOBA as a team versus righties. Home run per fly ball rate of almost 20%. Lot to like about the Yankees. The Yankees. God damn it, Ho. You got me stuck on the fucking Yankees. Lot to like about the Rays tomorrow. So I think that is somewhere we can attack. Is this Mets game going to end? Yep. All right. Cash in the main. We golden. Not only cash, one in the main. So, whoop. Happy there. Chicago, Miami. Neither of these two guys really make the list of my top 5 to attack, top 5 to play. I'm definitely not playing either guy. I do think both could be worthy of stack potential. John Lackey has been ass this year, giving up a home run or a home run rate of 2.2 per 9 innings. John Lackey is no longer good. The Cubs pitching staff, really as a team, has been bad this year. They're bottom half of the league. So John Lackey, very much to do with that. Don't like him tomorrow. Jose Urena, cool story. Started out nice. Not so much anymore. Come back down to earth a little bit. Cubs put up an 11th spot today. Like him again tomorrow. Yo, if you had Addison Russell, Chris Bryant, and who else did something today in the Cubs game? I forget. I had those two. And easy cash in the main, in my GPPs. I had some Cub stacks everywhere. And that was beautiful. And I played a couple lines with Jake Arrieta, both those cashed. That was just to hedge my Severino bets, or my plays. Luckily, glad I did that. But Arrieta with a Cub stack was money. So, glad I did that. LA Boston. This is a guy I think that not a lot of people are going to look to attack. And that's Rick Porcello. He is one of the guys that I'm looking to attack. Rizzo. Okay, there you go. Fuck Almora, by the way. Dude got me a 0. 0 for 5. Played him as a punt today. God. If he puts up anything, God, man, I'm whatever. Moving on. Definitely attacking Rick Porcello. Guy's not been good this year. He's given up almost 45% hard contact. That's ridiculous, right? Anytime the ball's hit hard against him, it's not a good thing. LA's been hitting the ball really, really well. They just swept the Yankees again. Or no, maybe they didn't. Did they sweep them in LA? Ho, let me know. Did the Yankees get swept in LA too? I know you'll know the answer to this. But they did sweep them in New York, so that's good. I actually like Alex Meyer more than Rick Porcello tomorrow. Alex Meyer is really coming into his own. This dude was always a top prospect. No, they didn't get swept in LA. All right, well, they won a game. Cool. Alex Meyer's coming into his own. I don't know that I necessarily pitch him tomorrow on a 15-game slate. I guarantee you he'll be low-owned. I guarantee that 100% he's low-owned tomorrow. But 27% K rate, a 206 average. His biggest problem was walks, and he has calmed that down a little bit. So Alex Meyer may be finding his stride. On the other side, like I said, Rick Porcello's been bad. Not been good this year. Angels have been hot. Cameron Maybin, Anderson Simmons, Martin Maldonado. There's some guys on here that I think can do some damage. Cole Calhoun. So, and you put him in Boston, a little more hitter-friendly park. Looking to attack some Rick Porcello. Now, it is worth noting, Angels struggle a lot more on the road. You're looking at a 157 ISO at home, which is odd because it's a pitcher's park, and a 130 ISO on the road. But they do hit righties significantly better than lefties, at least in the power department. You're looking at an under 10% home run per fly ball rate against lefties. Ho says LA is sneaky. Bro, I'm with you. I really think Porcello is an attack candidate tomorrow. I don't think a lot of people are going to be looking to stack any Angels, and maybe you don't go 4 deep, but you don't have to. Maybe you look at 2 or 3 guys. Why the hell is this thing moving so much? I don't think you have to. Minnesota, Cleveland. Another guy I'm going to attack is Adalberto Mejia. Cleveland has been red hot. Put up a 6 spot today. Good day. Not bad. I mean, 6 runs in baseball. It's cool. I don't think we're complaining about that. So, Adalberto Mejia has been bad versus everybody. Francisco Lindor owes a lot of people money. He's been chalked for 2 straight days. Hasn't done shit. Jose Ramirez stays hot. Edwin Encarnacion is still hot. Lonnie Chisenhall might play. Austin Jackson, another great day today. I played him in my Cleveland lines. Happy about that. Great performance. So, a lot of things to like about this Cleveland stack tomorrow. I think Austin Jackson is making himself a mainstay in this lineup right now. I've been on the fence with Mike Foltynewicz. been on the fence with him. He was kind of like that borderline 5 guy that I'm looking to attack. He's not really anything special at home. In fact, he's actually not great at home. Definitely struggles versus lefties, which Milwaukee has the power on the left-handed side with Shaw, Thames. Shaw had another home run today, had an RBI double. So, definitely looking there. Santana, Broxton have been nice. Yeah, I think Fulton Aywoods can be attacked. Atlanta is a great stadium to hit in. We know this. So I definitely look there. I'm not attacking Jimmy Nelson. He's been pitching well this year. Can Atlanta score runs? Probably. Do I pitch Jimmy Nelson? Probably not. But I don't think Atlanta's the best stack tomorrow. I do like. I can get behind a Fulton Aywoods attacking stack though. Again, 345 WOBA at home. He's only striking out 14% of his batters at home. That's a little worrisome versus a team that strikes out a ton. Maybe he gets a couple more tomorrow, but the lack of K potential is definitely concerning when you're talking about the Brewers, because when they make contact, they typically hit it out. And they kill right-handed pitching. Home run per fly ball rate of almost 20%. Right, 1 in 5 fly balls end up a home run. Pair that with the fact that 1 in every other fucking fly ball ends up a home run in SunTrust. Alright, so here is a guy nobody's going to play tomorrow. Again, another super sneaky guy. Mike Pelfrey. Quietly having a decent year. Much better than where he was last year. Why, I don't know. But 228 average against him this year. Only a 285 WOBA against him on the season. Oakland, not nearly the team they are on the road when they are at home. Not nearly. Look at these splits. 228 ISO at home. 150 on the road. 338 WOBA at home. 295 on the road. 17% home run per fly ball rate at home. 10% on the road. Not nearly the threat that they are for run potential on the road. The nice thing is they actually strike out more on the road too. So Mike Pelfrey could be a sneaky play tomorrow. I see him more as a DK SP2 option than I do a FanDuel where you only have one pitcher. However, on a broken down slate on FanDuel, I think he's very much in play. So don't discredit him there. Express slate, definitely a candidate. I think you got to look at him. So I'm looking at some Pelfrey tomorrow, preliminary. Yeah, I'm with you, Will. SP2 option. Quietly having a good year, man. Maybe he's just really smart. We give him shit for walking a ton of batters, but maybe he's smart in that sense. I mean, if he goes 6 innings, he gets a quality start, he's never going to be expensive, right? He walks the guys he knows can cause him trouble, and he'll just pitch to the guys that he has more confidence in getting out. And then Jarrell Cotton, I think, is someone we can attack. Chicago has been on fire. Just put up a 9 spot today on the Twins. I like him again tomorrow. Jarrell Cotton has not been good at all this year in any way, shape, or form. So I'm looking at some Chicago bats. Jose Abreu hit another home run today. Matt Davidson went 3 for 4 with a home run and a double. Avisail Garcia stays having a really, really nice year. Melky, I think you can look there. Tim Anderson, 2,700. Adam Engel, 2,300, 28 on DraftKings. If he leads off again tomorrow, possibly. So definitely some considerations there. Pittsburgh, St. Louis, not really looking to play or attack either guy. Adam Wainwright, ground ball pitcher in a pitcher's park. I know Pittsburgh has been swinging the bat well. Not somewhere I really want to stack. Jameson Tyone, again, another guy, great ground ball pitcher. St. Louis, not as good of a team at home as they are away, at least not with power numbers. So I don't think I go there. I'm not looking to pitch or attack either guy here. Toronto, St. Louis, Jake Junis and J Happ. Now, Kansas City has been hitting lefties well as of late. J Happ struggles versus lefties. Ironically, dude is a huge reverse splits guy. He's striking out 30% of the right-handed batters he faces, and only 13% of the left-handed batters he's facing. So maybe Moose one-off, maybe. He's a little expensive to be a one-off, but I wouldn't hate you if you played it. Alex Gordon back down to 2,226 on DraftKings. Was swinging the bat really, really nice. Maybe he still has that little hot streak in him. I can get behind it. Again, just for J-Haps lefty splits. Again, neither guy I'm looking to attack nor play. I do think Jay Junis is not a good pitcher. So some Toronto bats could be in play. I'm interested to see what happens with this new lineup. I know Jose Bautista for a short period of time last year actually led off. So looking to see kind of how this rolls out. Those two were chalk today, Bautista, Martin. Martin, a much better hitter at home than he is on the road, is worth noting. Did have a decent game today. Nothing to scoff at for his price. So I think you can still look to attack Junis. Philadelphia, Arizona. So another guy, Mark Leader. I don't know. He's Al Leader. I think it's Leader, right? Because he's either the son, nephew, cousin, something of Al Leader. And we all know who that is. Great pitcher back in the day. He's had a decent minor league career. He has 429 innings pitched in the minors. And another guy, he's only given up 29 home runs in those innings. So both these guys making their MLB debuts tomorrow, Luis Castillo and Mark Leader Jr. Not big home run guys. Not giving up a ton of power. He does have an enormous task in front of him. These two teams literally just played a week ago. They had a break in between. Arizona went to Colorado. Philadelphia played St. Louis. But before that, so I guess 3 days ago, Arizona was in Philadelphia. Now they're going to flip venues here. I don't know. I'm torn on. I'm really torn, man. He's on FanDuel and DraftKings. He's ridiculously low priced, obviously, understandably so. The problem is, do we play him? Do we attack him? Do we avoid him? I haven't quite made up my mind yet. To be honest with you, I haven't quite made up my mind yet. I'm gonna go watch some more tape from him tonight. Look at some of the YouTube footage we have on him. But the minor league numbers are respectable enough for me not to automatically jump at attacking him. Arizona is a enormously better team at home. It's not even close. 228 ISO at home, 142 on the road, 293 average, almost hitting 300 at home, 230 on the road, right? They strike out less at home. They hit more home runs. So it's no surprise that Arizona is a enormously better team at home. It's just a matter of, I talk about it, you know, I just said it earlier in the show. I always give benefit of the doubt to first time a pitcher sees a team. I don't know, guys. First major league start, adrenaline rush comes out. I made up my mind. I'll let you guys know. I'm going to look at some of his stuff, look at what pitches he throws, then I'll go back and look a little more at what Arizona does versus those pitches. I'll have a better idea tomorrow where I'm going to go here. Colorado, Los Angeles, definitely playing some Alex Wood tomorrow. Hoping to play him tonight against the Mets. I'll play him against Colorado. This team is not nearly as good on the road as they are at home. Another team with big splits. So, Alex Wood has been lights out this year. Lights out. Definitely looking there. I don't know if I'm attacking Kyle Freeland yet. He has shut this Dodgers team down once this year in Colorado. Again, another example. First start ever. And it was against the Dodgers. So, definitely looking there. I don't know. Alex Wood definitely in play for me. I don't know that I necessarily jump to attack Kyle Freeland yet. Detroit, San Diego, Michael Fulmer, Dinelson, Lamet. Michael Fulmer has been great on the road this year, not as good at home. However, he does get the Padres, strike out a little bit. They hit right-handed pitching a ton better than left-handed pitching, not even close. But they do struggle a little more at home. Dinelson Lamet is a guy that is intriguing. This guy just put up 12 strikeouts against the Brewers. Now, of course, it is the Brewers, right? We do know that the Brewers strike out a ton. So I think you got to take into consideration when you look at that past performance. I think on the late slate, people might jump to Dinelson Lamet as the pivot off of Alex Wood. I don't hate it. Doesn't make my top guy to pitch nor guy to attack. Neither does Fulmer. Kind of just, on a 15-game slate, there's only so many options. Didn't quite make either top 5, but Padres have been swinging the bat well. So, worth looking at. Detroit continues their West Coast trip. I don't know. I don't think I stack Detroit tomorrow. Houston, Seattle, we get Felix back. Going to be interested to see where he's at, right? He definitely wasn't the Felix of old when he was playing earlier this year. He had good good fly ball numbers, good hard contact numbers, but he was giving up some home runs and wasn't striking out the number of batters we expected from King Felix. Now, pair that with the fact that the Astros don't strike out a ton at all. They're arguably the best team in baseball right now. Rough first opponent to come back to. I don't think I play Felix. I don't think I play him. Do I attack him? I don't think so. Not in this ballpark. Maybe find one off or two. I don't think I go 4 deep on Houston tomorrow. Ballpark's not the best place to attack. And then we have New York and SF. And another guy I'm really looking to play is Ty Blach. Ty Blach has been outstanding at home this year. 2 home runs all year given up at home, if I'm not mistaken. 2 home runs all year. Definitely looking there. Strikeout numbers not there, right? Ty Blach is not going to run up the strikeouts for you, but he's 5,700 on DraftKings. Late, low-owned SP2 option against a team that mightily struggles versus left-handed pitching. Just got shut down by Hyun-Jin Ryu tonight. I like Ty Blach tomorrow. And this is the ultimate pitcher's park. There is no better park in the league to play in if you're a pitcher than SF. So, Ty Blach makes it. He's that number 5 guy for me. And then I'm definitely not attacking Seth Lugo. Giants are fucking terrible. Oh, the Mets aren't sneaky against lefties on the road. They're ass against lefties everywhere. Road, home, away, minor leagues, at night, on Tuesdays, at home. Mets are ass versus lefties everywhere. I don't care what the situation is. They can't hit lefties. Ty Blach in this park, I like him tomorrow. Low-owned option. So, just to kind of recap where I'm at. I've seen enough games. I know that the Mets are ass versus lefties. They're ass. They couldn't do anything against Hyun-Jin Ryu. Alright, so to recap, the guys I'm looking at playing: Steven Strasburg, Chris Archer, Mike Pelfrey, Alex Wood, Ty Blach. Guys I'm looking to attack are Masahiro Tanaka, Ubaldo Jimenez, Rick Porcello, Adalberto Mejia, and Mike Fulton-Nawitz. I actually have no problem with the Mets. I gotta be honest with you. I love the Mets, and the reason being is I have Mets fans that bet me every single year on Mets versus Nationals, and I routinely win money off of them. So I'm a huge fan of the Mets. I love what they're doing there. It's a for sure bet every single year. So the Yankees, on the other hand, they keep losing me money. Fuck the Yankees. Sorry if there's any. Oh, I'm sure there's Yankee fans out there. There's Yankee fans fucking everywhere. But yeah, Ho hates the Mets. I know. So that is where I'm on, guys. Of course, all subject to change. Don't hold me to any of these guys if you don't see them in my lineups tomorrow, because, again, I'm a huge believer in Vegas lines and the action that those take. They put us on Aaron Nola today. Again, if you're curious to figure out how those work and, kind of why they're putting us on plays, join the group. $10 a month, nothing. If you're playing DFS every day, I think it's very manageable, 33 cents a day. And you get access to everything. The Vegas, the sheets, the group, everything. You can talk shit to Ho about the Yankees. It's a great time. A lot of knowledgeable DFS guys in there. We had some other winners tonight, so it's a blast to be a part of. Even when there's no baseball going on, we're still chopping it up. It's like a giant family. We got CFL running right now. Shout out to John Williams, kind of holding that down. Obviously, we got PGA. I'm in there. I'm going to win the GPP this weekend. I'm just letting you guys know. First time ever playing golf. And then we got a little soccer chat. We got a little MMA going on. Theo and Mike are putting together videos for MMA. We're working on the kinks for that. Get videos out for you. So, a lot of good things, man. A lot of good things. So, appreciate you guys tuning in, supporting. If you would like to, of course, join the group, that link is in the description down below. Once you join, you'll get an invite into the River group. It's a blast. You won't regret it, I promise. So, have a wonderful night or day. Make it a profitable Friday. For those of you in the River group, I will be back about 2 o'clock. We'll do a full slate breakdown. I'll let you guys know where Vegas is, what lines we're looking at, what stacks, what players in those stacks, and my final thoughts on pitchers. So, I will talk to you guys later today, tomorrow.